If you're a high-performing professional who keeps falling off track, listen to this. You don't lack discipline. You're probably the type of person who crushes it at work, handles pressure well, and shows up for everyone around you. But when it comes to staying in physical shape, that's when it always slips. You start strong, you follow a plan, you start tracking everything, but then life hits. Whether it's a travel day, a missed grocery run, or a surprise meeting, something happens and then it all starts to fall apart. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's not because you're weak. It's because no one taught you what to do when the plan breaks. Because all this time that you spent dieting, you've just been following rules and not building actual skills. So let me show you why that perfect meal plan is actually setting you up to fail. I'm Tyler Ortiz. I'm an online fitness coach, dad, and founder of Atomic Training Systems. I help busy professionals get lean, build muscle, and stay consistent, not through discipline, but through systems that actually work, even when life gets chaotic. And in this video, I'm breaking down the exact mindset shift that keeps my clients on track for good. I want to focus on a couple of popular diets and nutrition plans, and mainly keto, intermittent fasting, and 75 hard, because I feel like that's something that is pretty familiar to most people. There's a lot of different people out there who say different things, but for the most part, what they're trying to get at is that they're trying to get you to eat less and move more. So when we look at these diet plans, what they do is they really promote compliance. They promote the idea that if you do not cut out carbs, work out twice a day, eat within an eating window, you will not see success. Black and white. And what that does is it really puts you in a place where you don't understand how those parameters lead to you eating less and moving more. They tell you what to eat, but they don't tell you why it works. And without that education, you don't have the ability to adapt out or taper out of that, right? There's no transition from 75 hard to 75 medium, right? There is no black and white when it comes to eating in or out of an eating window or expanding your eating window. It's very narrow-minded. And what this does is you follow the rules, you do well until you get to a place where you're no longer able to follow the rules. I was on Instagram and there was several people who were doing 75 hard, and it seemed like they never got past day 14. I feel like every month they would post something about like day 14, 75 hard, because they just kept on restarting, right? So we need to figure out, okay, what works for our lives, because beating ourselves up because we couldn't work out twice a day and read 2 books a day for 75 straight days doesn't really work for most people. So you spiral into this guilt and shame, and then you feel like, okay, I'm wrong, I don't have enough discipline, I don't have enough motivation, and that's the reason why I got to this place. Instead, what you need is you need your personal system. So maybe that has elements of keto, maybe that has elements of 75 hard, maybe that has elements of intermittent fasting, but it has to fit your life. And when you have these rigid plans, it's all binary. It's either you did the thing or you didn't do the thing. In 75 hard's case, you have to do the thing for 75 straight days. The rules are very black and white. And there's no flexibility when it comes to the chaos. Whereas what we want to focus on more is what are the principles that are driving progress. I said at the beginning that you need to eat less and move more. Okay, what are the things that are actually getting you to eat less and move more? And what are the things that don't really fit your lifestyle? The reason why intermittent fasting works so well is because there's so many people who are snacking late at night. So when you tell people that they're no longer allowed to eat past 6, that fixes people's main issue, which was eating a lot of calories late at night. If you're that outlier who doesn't snack a lot after dinner, then intermittent fasting doesn't work for you, and you probably won't see very good results. So what you need to get out of is this all or nothing mentality where it's I need to do the thing every single day for every single meal. And then you need to get into a system-based approach where how can I apply this train of thought to multiple different plans? So if I know that when I eat at home, these are the meals that I eat, but then when I go to a restaurant, how do I adjust my plan so that I'm still able to see results even if I don't have a scale with me? You have to keep thinking about ways to be flexible, and having a flexible system is where the success is. It's not just discipline. And how you achieve this deeper understanding of what your system should be, how you fit in these systems, it should be around putting in the reps, understanding, okay, why is this process working? Why does keto work for me? Why does intermittent fasting work for me? Why does 75 hard work for me? 75 hard works for a lot of people because they're stuck on their freaking phones all day long scrolling, and they get to a point where they're reading a book and they would rather move outside than read that book. And so they've indirectly gotten to a point where they're moving that much more. You have to understand what is 20% of the things that I'm doing that's leading to 80% of my results. Once you understand that, then you can get into a place where you're getting long-term consistency. So through tracking calories, you understand, okay, these are the meals that keep me full, keep me satisfied, and I'm able to hit my protein and I'm able to feel energized throughout the day. You're not looking for, I need to eat 1,500 calories. You're looking for, what does my body need so that I can do this without tracking calories? So I can do this without having a fasting window. So I can do this without having to skip carbs for the rest of my life. If you're tired of starting over every few weeks and you're ready to build a system that fits your actual life, even when things get chaotic, then you need to check out my 5-day reset guide. It's the exact framework I use with my clients to help them get lean, stay consistent, and stop relying on willpower. The link's in the description, or if you're ready to talk through what this looks like for you, you can go ahead and DM me the word transform on Instagram. You don't need more motivation. You need a better system.